Welcome back to the new year. How's it going, Ambrosia? We are
Hey.
your Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia, and we are your Wednesday Warriors. It is the first Wednesday of the new year, and Ambrosia, we took a couple weeks off, or 1 week off, but a
It feels
lot
so much
has happened.
longer.
It feels like it's been 2 weeks. There's so much to talk about. So
I
before we
know.
get into a lot of everything, how was your Christmas? How did you
Oh,
have
I'm so sorry. I had to
anything
think
good?
about
Did you
that.
get anything good?
I got spoiled rotten.
I bet I heard some of the stuff you got, and it's so cool. I think you topped everything that I got.
No, you had some really cool things, but I was super. I think I almost have the entire, all of the new Harry Potter Legos. I'm
Oh man,
missing
that's awesome.
no, not just this Christmas, but like I think this like Christmas, I got all of, like the missing ones that I had, except for the Hogwarts Express, the train. I don't have that one yet.
Oh yeah,
Um, but and then I got the first appearance of Hobgob, um, the Amazing Spider-Man, because I collect
that's
the
so
Amazing
cool.
Spider-Man.
Oh my
Um,
gosh. Oh, that's so cool.
yeah, so I was super
Oh,
stoked about that. I also really loved the Superior Spider-Man series, and I was on a podcast a couple weeks ago, and they were talking
man.
like, do you give out your comic books, like if someone wants to borrow them or like trade backs?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and I learned my lesson because one time I let out all of my single issues of the Superior Spider-Man,
Oh no.
and then I never got them back.
Oh.
Uh, and that was one of my favorite story arcs. So then
Yeah,
I got all those single issues back, which was super exciting. And then I got a ton of Legos,
that's awesome.
comics, books. Yeah, it was wonderful. What did you get?
I got a handful of things. It was really cool. I was actually able to get this here. One of my favorite books here, from Dave Chisholm, who is also the creator of Canopus from Scout. And oh my gosh, I don't know if you know this, but he's got a doctorate in he's a doctor of like jazz musician and all that stuff.
Mm.
Anyway, like this is such a gorgeous book,
Yeah,
and it's awesome. He's a cartoonist. He's amazing.
no, it's super amazing. I love the colors in there and everything. I think he was on our show like at the beginning.
Yes, he was on the show. And then I got my our buddy Milton Lawson's book, who this actually happens to be illustrated by Dave Chisholm as well.
Oh, how
Yeah,
cool.
pretty cool. And another crazy thing, and Oneshi Press in the house, he says, is it possible to turn Ambrosia up a little bit? Sure, my bad. Let's see. On my end, it sounds very loud, but let's go ahead and do this. How's that? Boom.
I was gonna
Okay,
say
do a
hit the
test, Ambrosia. Is that better, guys? Let us know if that's better. Sorry about
testing
that, guys.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, how's that?
Test.
Okay. But the biggest thing that I got, Ambrosia, and I use the word big because look how huge this thing is.
That is
This
massive.
this is huge, and it's not just people like I showed it online, and people thought it was like a
Just a
poster,
comic book? Oh, really?
but this is an actual book, and it's an actual hardcover. It's got the whole entire run. It's collecting Fantastic Four 1961, 48 through 50, 74 through 77, 120 through 123, and 242 to 244. Spanning, obviously Stan Lee, John Byrne, Jack Kirby, and John Buscema, and all kinds of amazing creators on this thing. But this is huge. Like this is almost as large as my small son. And like when it's open up, it's literally it's as big as a small coffee table. It's nuts.
You're gonna have to like you should do a like a growth chart with him, like every year, like take a picture with him like next to it.
right. He's there. He goes. There it is.
That's
Yeah, this thing's
beautiful.
freaking awesome. Yeah.
Is Fantastic Four one of your favorite Marvel characters?
I really love Silver Surfer, and
Oh,
it's
cool.
been Silver Surfer is right there. Then that's such a cool iconic cover, so I had to grab it.
Yeah.
my
No.
brother got it for for my son, and he was like, I was like, which one? He's like, the boys. I was like, do you know my boys, right? But anyway, so my 11-year-old agreed. He's like, yeah, let's put that upstairs, Dad, because if it's in our room, our 3-year-old is gonna tear it apart.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But
Yeah,
that's so cool.
yeah, really, really, really cool. All right. I hope you guys you can hear Ambrosia really good. So, Ambrosia, since we are back in the new year, let's start off with how we usually do. And let me pull up the stuff and let's go into our first segment. What do you feel? You feel like talking about what's on our watch list?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
let's go ahead. All right, sorry if that was too loud. But, all right, this is the part of the show where we talk about what is in our watch list, where we talk about all the stuff that we are watching or want to watch or something that's left and that we wish is still there. Ambrosia, what's in your watch list today?
Let's see.
Besides Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was like, what came out? The new one came out today. That's right. So
Yeah.
obviously the Book of Boba, and then that obviously hits like Star Wars. So then I ended up watching season 1 and season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Nice. Okay.
And then I've been on a Star Wars kick. So I've been just kind of rewatching all the movies and everything. I watched that movie Don't Look Up.
Yes, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that. So what do you think about Don't Look Up?
I don't know. It wasn't one of my I definitely like got a lot of what they were going at and a lot of like the satire piece of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would want to go back and like rewatch it. I feel bad for not
So
liking
you are in agreement with all those people who are saying that this is one of the most horrible movies that Leonardo DiCaprio has done, because I don't know if you've seen that his Rotten Tomatoes score after this movie is up there with one of the worst movies that he's done. Yeah. They because what was it? They were saying Django got a really bad score, and so did I think they even said Wolf of Wall Street. But I mean, this is the thing about Rotten Tomatoes is, do you can you really trust trust it? Because how many times have they've scored a movie that is really good rotten, right?
Right. And before, people used to tell me that like Rotten Tomatoes was the like source to go to.
Back in
But
the day it was, yeah.
I have just stopped listening to a lot of critics in general.
Yep.
And just enjoying things for what it is. So I don't think, and I'll be honest, I actually enjoyed his performance in this movie. Like I liked it. I think that was one of like my favorite parts about it was his overall performance.
That's cool.
But okay, and this is where I have unpopular opinions. I also, my least favorite Star Wars movie is Rogue One. And
really?
that's typically everyone's favorite movie.
Rogue One is so good.
Yes, and don't get me wrong, it is great, but it is.
I thought you were going to say Solo, because everybody hates Solo.
Oh my gosh, I love Solo though.
I love it all. I'm a guy. I am not a good critic, so I love all that stuff. But Don't Look Up was really good. I think I liked it. Me and my wife watched it and we were like, that's so true, look at this. And they were making fun of everybody. They were making fun of politics. They were making fun of all sides. So you got to whatever side you landed on, or if you landed on down the middle, you were able to laugh at yourself, hopefully. So I thought it did a good job.
I loved that as well. So like when it comes to that, I loved it. Here's my thing, and this is you could probably make the I don't know. You can probably find why I didn't why Rogue One was my favorite least favorite and why and this is going to be a spoiler.
Okay.
Okay, so my friends if you haven't seen it, here's a spoiler. 5. I hate when movies end and everyone just dies. Like there's no. That's why I hated Rogue One. That's why I'm like, I just watched 2 hours and everyone's gonna die. Great.
So you don't watch any like old school like samurai kung fu movies then, where everybody just dies at the end? No. All right. Well, I get it. I liked some of those movies though. Those ones are really good sometimes because you're just like, oh, that's why there's such a really good legend, right? I'm but again, like I'm gonna say, I'm a really horrible critic because I'm like, oh, I like it. And then people are like, really? We should pull your card for that one, dude. Like the whole Iron Fist thing. I really like the Marvel Iron Fist shows. Sorry, pull my card, but I'm cheesy like that. I love that stuff. I used to watch the old school 80s cheesy like Charles Bronson movies and stuff. So and Andre Lorenzo Molinari, how's it going? He is the editor over at Scout. How's it going? We appreciate you for jumping in and talking with us. So yeah, Don't Look Up was really good. Ambrosia, I don't know if you are excited for this one, but I know your husband is excited for this one though because The Witcher is back. So how has it been in your house after you guys been watching The Witcher?
Okay, I forgot. I watched it.
You watched? Okay. Did you finish the first season?
Yes. Oh, we binged season 2.
I have. So you finished both seasons already? Okay.
Yes.
I haven't even finished the first season, so I need to jump back in and binge. But I've got so much that I'm watching right now, Ambrosia.
No, and see, that's like the opposite of me. I'm like, okay, what should I watch next? Okay, so I need to watch Cobra Kai. That's on my list.
Cobra Kai, I've been watching that.
And so I have the books of The Witcher, and like my goal is to read those because my goal is to not buy any more like novels until I'm done reading all the ones that I currently have.
Okay.
But so I'm like in bed like reading, and this thing comes up, and I'm like, oh, like what is this? And the next thing you know, I'm just like invested, and I'm like, this is The Witcher, and like yeah. So I binged it, and I had no idea Henry. How do you say his last name?
Henry Cavill.
Yes,
Superman. Yeah.
Yes, and so
you didn't know that he was The Witcher.
No. So then I obviously had a mega crush on The Witcher. So then I just had to watch all the Superman movies. And because I've never seen them either, because I heard
my gosh, Ambrosia, where have you been?
I don't know. I heard mixed reviews about them. And I was like,
this is what if this episode has done anything, it's taught us to not listen to the critics, I guess. But
yeah.
I guess we live off of it though, because we need to know, is it good enough for
Well, and then here's the thing, and I will say, like, Superman used to be my least favorite superhero in the world.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
But it wasn't until I had some amazing followers who sent me some Superman books, and I never gave it the time of day. I never gave Superman the character the time of day. So it was really cool to be able to read some of the Superman stuff. And then when I found out Mr. Henry was Superman, I obviously had to watch it. And it gave me a whole new lens of everything. And so
there you go.
I have a new appreciation for Superman. And did you know that Henry was like so like buff that he ruined one of his costumes?
That's what you were telling me. You were telling me that you and your husband were talking about how he was too buff for one of the costumes.
And I was like, it's funny. He tweeted about it because I tried to be like super like nonchalant, like
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And I gave myself away. He's like,
oh my gosh, Amber.
It was super awkward. It's fine. So The Witcher is fabulous.
That's awesome.
So
I'm glad. I gotta watch it and finish it up. But another one that I'm super excited for. Obviously, we're talking about Cobra Kai. I'm excited about Cobra Kai. I'm in the middle of watching it. I don't like with shows like this. I know I can binge it, but I'm still a sucker sometimes for a really good show to just watch one episode per day. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So the last few days I've been watching Cobra Kai. What is it? Season 4 now, I think that is.
Yeah.
So I've been watching it maybe 1.5 per day because I'm like, oh yeah, that was such a good one. I want to see what's gonna happen next. So they're doing really good. And
One a
if
day.
you're
That's like, yeah.
well,
Deal.
well, I've got homework, Ambrosia, and I've got other stuff to talk about too. But what's cool is that it kind of it Cobra Kai makes Karate Kid #3 like um solid now, right? Back when I watched, that was one of my least watched movies of the trilogy, right? And now it's like now it kind of brings everything full circle, and you're like, okay, this story is nice and solid. So that is the one thing that I've noticed with Cobra Kai, is that it's always done a really good job with tying up those stories, those loose ends that we really wanted from the story, really, really good in a nice, neat bow. So I've been really enjoying it a
Cool.
lot.
Off that jump on that as well. I know students have been telling me that it's a really good
Yeah.
series. So
Yeah, Oneshi Press says that they've blew right through Cobra Kai, so they're sounds like they're done. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ambrosia, another one that is on repeat in my house, Ambrosia, and the songs are literally running through my head right now, is Encanto, and it's on repeat because my kids watch it literally. I'm probably like, I should probably bump this number up, but it's probably like 15 to 20 times a day, and that's probably just, I'm probably giving them less than it should. But this thing, like, it's so bad, Ambrosia, that I'm dreaming about not talking about Bruno. So I mean,
I
because we
I
don't talk about
started
Bruno.
watching it with my nieces on Christmas, and I am just not. I hate saying this. Me and my animation. Like, it's just not some of like animated films and
Ambrosia, give it a chance.
I know I need
This is
to.
part of our heritage, well, not our heritage, but part of our culture, I guess.
I know that's what so many people have said, that I would like it. But yeah, I haven't watched like Moana, Tangled, like all the stuff that came out like recently. I'm super, super behind on. But also, it's because Disney movies make me sad, because there's
Yeah.
always like some sort of like sad, or like perseverance, or like
Yeah.
like the hero's journey, and
Yeah, it is
there.
definitely that. This one does really good. I don't think there's very much. I mean, there's some sadness, but I don't think there's like anything like hardcore.
She doesn't get a door.
But she kind of
She does.
does.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to give anything away.
No, here I am getting upset and like things being sad, but yeah, I read like comics that like literally is the same exactly.
Right. Literally, when they kill off a character, Ambrosia is dying inside.
I do. I cry every single time.
Oh my gosh.
But I think the difference is that in comics, that they're gonna be like they're gonna bring them back.
Reanimated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go back. Another one that's really huge that I'm really excited about that's coming back is Ozark. Are you into this one? Have you watched this one?
No, but my husband also said that I would probably like it a lot.
It's so good. You gotta watch that one. You gotta get down on that one, Ambrosia. Seriously, it's really good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to our next here DC news. We got some DC news, Ambrosia.
Okay, I'm gonna say, when it comes to a lot of like news, I feel this week I've been really, really behind on. So I'm really excited to see what comes out.
There's been so much, and I picked only a handful out of what we could, because we only have about an hour, about 40 minutes now, 45 minutes now. So we got, now that since we're talking a little bit about Cobra Kai, this Cobra Kai star, what is his name? Jolo Maridueña has tried on his Blue Beetle suit. We don't have any photos yet, but he's went and talked on some interviews, and he's tried on one of the first iterations of the suit to kind of, they need to fit him and all that kind of stuff. But this is getting excited that they're now they're starting to fit people and doing all those last minute cleanups to the suits and things like that. Like, I'm excited to see what this is going to look like. How do you feel they're gonna do you think they're gonna do us some justice here and keep it real close to the chest here with the way it looks, or what do you think?
I don't know.
I
Um,
really
I feel like I never know, especially
am
because
hopeful,
remember,
at least.
yes, because remember with Moon Knight, uh, what they
Everybody was
thought,
freaking out.
yeah,
They were
because
like,
they thought that it was like a fake. Um,
yeah,
well,
and it ended up
I mean,
being really good looking. I don't know if you've seen some of them. It looks really good, the Moon Knight suit,
yes,
and I think you and I showed that photo when
okay.
we first talked
hmm
about it, when we first found it.
I actually think that they are going to do some justice with this because look at how excited people were when they did that they redid Electro
Hmm.
in the Amazing
Yeah,
Spider-Man because
yeah.
people were not happy with like his first appearance and then they
Mhm.
gave him his like updated suit and people like loved it. So I'm really
Yeah.
hoping that DC took some notes
Mhm.
on that because I think that's what like people want to see. So
Well, you're on the right track there, Ambrosia, because that's kind of a good little segue here into our next topic here, because there has been some rumors
Ooh.
that the events from the Flash could be replacing Batman and Superman with Batgirl and Supergirl in a new iteration of the Justice League, along with Shazam star Zachary Levi.
I'm okay with this. Um,
So this I don't know if that means that they're going to be erasing the DCEU as we know it and kind of start back all over again, because the events of the Flash are going to be like an absolute reset, and then now they're going to kind of take, because they did take some notes. Who knows what they're going to be doing? But how do you feel about this one, Ambrosia?
Yes, please. So here's the thing is that for one, DC in the comics, I mean, they do a reset how so many times. And I
Rebirth,
uh
like Crisis on
Infinite
Infinite
Frontier,
Earth,
yeah. The what was it, 52? No,
New 52.
yeah. And so
Yeah,
like I think it only makes sense if they do it in the cinematic universe.
that's
Especially
fun.
um I don't know, I think we have this new era where we're kind of like switching up a lot of our main superheroes. Like I
Mhm,
mean Iron Man, Black Widow, Captain America, those are like our phase 1. And now
mhm.
we're bringing in all these newer characters who are just as amazing and we're putting them into the spotlight. And so it only makes sense that we start doing that in the DC world. And I think
Mhm,
they've really started to when we had Suicide Squad.
mhm.
And
Yeah,
we saw
the first or second one.
we don't talk about the first one on here.
We don't talk about Bruno. That is Bruno of the DC universe. We don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about that. But like the second one, we got all these characters that like it was more than just the Joker and Harley Quinn.
Mhm.
And so I think it's time to yes, let's do a reset and let's put some other
Yeah,
characters. Like can we have a Dick Grayson, please?
right? Can we have, and listen, well, if you were to have a Dick Grayson in the DCEU,
Ooh.
what version would he be? Would he be a Robin transitioning to a Nightwing, or an already set up Nightwing who's just, killing it?
I think okay. I think if I think let's just have a Nightwing. Just like he's already past his Robin
Okay.
stage and he's just like rocking it. I mean, but
Or let's
you're
or let's go nuts when I don't know if you've remember when he was out as Nightwing, and everybody figured out who he was, and they outed him, and his identity was known, and he went underground, and he was like this. He went into this like secret organization was
yeah.
spiral or something, like I forget what it was. But they would like uh erase your face, kind of like with this technology.
Yes.
Let's How about something like that? Let's do an Agent Grayson.
That would
Everybody
be
hated it, but it was so good. I liked it a lot.
I
It was called
again
Grayson.
going back to like things that I like that a lot of people don't always like.
Right, yeah, I think I have that whole entire run back here somewhere. That one should probably like sell, but oh well. Yeah, I'd be cool with that. I'd be down with some of that, but I'm cool with this because I'm hopeful and I'm excited, and why not? Let's play a little bit with it. Why not? Give us a little bit of fun stuff. Everyone's been looking down on all the stuff that's been going on. So why don't they give us a little bit of taste of what's been going on over there at Marvel? Why not? Let's do it. I'm down with that.
No, same.
Maybe everybody's there's rumors out there too. How awesome would it be if we got like a Marvel versus DC Ambrosia, like they did back in the 90s in the comic books?
I think that would be fabulous. I
would be
think
so
that
dope.
would also like create like this giant divide of
Right?
like going back to I always do an argumentative it's one of the 6th grade standards is to do argumentative writing, and I always do a unit on DC versus Marvel, and it's always like hilarious. Like, I mean, I give like students like hard facts about like not just opinionated stuff, but it's hilarious of like, but Superman has a cape. Yeah, but that's not an argument.
That's hilarious. Ambrosia, I got some more Batman news, but it's not about the Batman that's going to be dropping here very soon. It is about Michael Keaton and why he walked away from the 3rd Batman movie. Ooh. So we all know, we saw Batman and then Batman Returns, but then he never came back for a 3rd installment of that movie. And recently he was in an interview and he was talking about that, and obviously everybody knows that he's going to be in the Flash, so they're talking a little bit about Batman stuff. And what got brought up was, I guess, supposedly him and Schumacher did not have they were not on the same page with the direction of the character. Obviously, everybody knows the Schumacher Batman stuff, right? And we all know, and we can only imagine what kind of version they were talking about at that point. But this is very interesting, and who knows if this is absolutely true or if he's just saying it now to just kind of get everybody on his side. But really, really interesting. How do you feel about that? I thought it was really intriguing.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if it was it because he didn't get that they were gonna take out the ice blades from his suit. Because remember in Batman Returns when he like fights Dr. Mr. Freeze?
Either that. Well, that is the 3rd one. So that's the one that he walked away from. Yeah, that's the one he walked away from. So maybe, who knows? Maybe it was the nipples on the suit he didn't want.
Oh my gosh, I forgot the nipples.
That's
those alone could cut glass.
Right?
I
think what we all want is Keaton as Old Man Wayne in Batman Beyond. Yes. How many times we've said that so many times right here on the show that we want a Batman Beyond, but we want Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne. But this is the thing. We have to see, and they can definitely take that journey in the story and pursue this, but we would have to see his Batman get real bitter and real angry, because that's where Batman sits and lies in Batman Beyond. He's real bitter, and he's this he's become real. I don't know if you followed all that stuff, like the which one is it? The all the crazy, they just redid it. Anyway, the Miller Batmans or whatever. Frank Miller Batman and all that stuff.
Okay.
Where he, he's this hardcore bastard. Like that's what he is. So he needs to portray that. I would be down with that. Yep, taken right out of the cartoon. That'd be he's real super bitter, right?
I was also gonna say, can we also get Michael Keaton to do a Lost Boys part 2?
Right. Oh, and Ezra says the Flash could travel into a possible future where that's one of the versions of Wayne's destiny. Ooh, that would be, dude. They can do so much. who knows? Who knows? Possibilities are endless with this.
Right. And that's I really feel like I really wish that some of these movie writers and producers would come talk to like Oneshi Press and some really other
Right.
like great comic people, because their ideas are so much better than what we actually get.
Right. Definitely. I agree with you. All right, Ambrosia, let's move on to some Marvel news really quick. Um, and so you want to know the real reason that Morbius was delayed? I don't know if you heard about this.
No,
It's
well,
been delayed. It's so crazy. What?
by
Go
like
ahead.
2 months. Yeah. So it was supposed to come out this month, and then now it's delayed to March or April. But I don't know
So,
why. I know that it
yeah.
got delayed, but I don't know why.
So it's been delayed. I guess this more than the X-Men one that was super delayed. What was that one called that just
Oh,
came out?
the not the Defenders.
New Mutants.
Oh
It's New
yes.
Mutants. It's been delayed more than that, and that was one of the ones that was delayed over and over and over again. But I guess one of the reasons that they delayed it is because they didn't want to run into messing with the revenue of No Way Home.
Stop.
That's it. So they're like, well, No Way Home's making a lot of money. Let's push that one back because we don't know if Morbius is gonna do. It's definitely not gonna do those numbers. Let's make a little bit more over here real quick, and let's not interfere with that and push this one back. But the thing is, fans are getting scared because 1984 happened. They got pushed back over and over again, and everybody was just like, "Oh, that was gross. Why did we watch that?"
Yes, because when was the original release date supposed to be?
I don't know. It should have been out already, right?
Yes. But no, I agree. Because there hasn't been because Black Widow too. Black Widow was one of those that
Mhm.
were pushed back. That one was, because of COVID and stuff.
Mhm.
But I wish that they just would have put it out, because don't get me wrong, like yes, Spider-Man did great, and whatever, but like I don't know, people are hyped about this. You can't I feel like you shouldn't not a month, like a couple, because it was supposed to come out like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, and everybody was getting excited about it, but now all the people that were excited about it and who were probably ready to be like, "Here, take my money,"
I was
are
ready.
now gonna not. I mean, the diehards like you are still gonna throw your money at them, but people like me who are on the fence. You know what I mean? Well, I'm
Yeah.
only on the fence because of my children and the craziness of the pandemic. But otherwise, if I had the funds, yes, I would totally go watch a movie in the theaters. Who wouldn't, right?
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, those people who are on the fence who are like, yeah, I'll just go check it out. Why not? Who are probably gonna be like, I gotta pay bills now. Like, I mean, who knows? I mean, if this is the thing with us, we're still gonna watch it. We're still gonna go out and pay money, buy popcorn, and get the souvenir cups and the T-shirt, right? Because that's what us geeks do. So,
Right.
delay it. We're still gonna watch it. I mean, whatever. But they did it for money. That's the
And
real
I
reason.
also I don't know, right now I feel like things are so up in the air with COVID,
Mhm.
um, and things are going back at, like, a high. Like, would they
Yeah.
shut the theaters down? I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe that's one
So,
of that's another factor, because that's absolutely true. You don't want to put. I mean, at this point, I guess that would be like one of those things you would have to discuss in a room full of other execs, right? But it's a hard decision, and I'm glad I'm not making that decision right now.
me too. Me too.
You know what decision we can be a part of, Ambrosia?
What?
We can be a part of a petition because fans have started one to save T'Challa by creating a petition to recast, because
Recast?
this is all coming from obviously when we had Shuri, the actress who plays Shuri, did not want to be vaxxed, so she is no longer part of
Is that
the
official?
group. I believe so. So I don't think she's part of it, but so now people are wanting to recast. Everything's still in the air. Nobody knows what anything that's going on. I don't. It's still rumors, right? But people have started a petition to recast and save T'Challa, because everybody would rather see a good iteration and a good movie where it is going to, give a nice little bow to our Black Panther, right? The only person who could play Black Panther is as Chadwick Boseman, right?
Well,
So
and I think Chadwick's brother, or Chad's brother, said something with like that they should request, and I think that's where things really started, was like after hearing that from his brother. I think a lot of fans were like, okay, his brother's okay with it. So I think people were kind of hesitant at first because like they didn't want to see him like be replaced because he passed away, rest in peace. But then after like hearing his brother, and like I think his brother was talking about like how influential he, Black Panther was, and that needs to continue, even though like, because that's what his brother would have wanted. And so I think after hearing that, a lot of people really jumped on board of like, okay, like we could do that. And then after the whole Siri thing, Shiri,
I forget. I don't know. I forget her real name. I should probably do my homework and have her real name, right?
No, it's fine. But yeah, so it's such a hard. I feel like it's so hard when you have those iconic roles, and then something like this happens. I mean, like that's why in Star Wars they did so much like CGI stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Here's another iconic role that everybody is loving because they definitely want this actor to play this awesome Marvel. Let's just throw this up there. So Walking Dead's Norman Reedus wants to play Ghost Rider, and everybody's down for this one.
I am definitely down for this.
This is like the best casting idea ever. He would be the best freaking Ghost Rider, I think. Let's love do this. Him. Let's do this all day long. I guess recently he sat down with comicbook.com and talked with them, and he definitely said, yes, dude, I want to be Ghost Rider. I want the flaming skull. He wants the whole, BA-SRE, I guess. But I mean, it's
he already has that too in like The Walking Dead. Like he just had like that. I feel like that is just a role that's made for him. And so I would love for that to be a thing.
Yeah. I'm down for this all day long. Let's do this. And like, who do we have to call to say, let's make this happen?
Where's the petition for that one? Should we start it?
Johnny Blaze. Yes. Yes. He has to be Johnny Blaze. I want to see Johnny Blaze done right. Let's do that all day out.
I was gonna ask, how did you feel about Nicolas Cage as like when he was?
I'm cool with it. I was cool with it because it was one of the first Marvel movies that we ever seen, right? A Marvel character, other than like back in the days, like Spawn and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's definitely a super cheesy movie. I will say that I definitely get a hankering for jelly beans every time I watch it, though.
I will be honest, and like I only like Nicolas Cage in about like 2 movies. One of them is being his 1980s Valley Girl, and then the other one being National Treasure. All the other ones I have a really hard time watching.
National Treasure 3 is coming soon. I don't know if you know that.
With Nicolas Cage?
Yes. That one's coming soon.
Interesting. Okay. I like the first one. I didn't watch the second one.
They're really good. I like them a lot.
Are they? Okay.
Really, really good. He says the Peace Fair should. Kevin says the Peace Fair should really go to urgent care about that. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. In Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Peace Fair. Yep. That's. Chris from BKO Bad Book says Valley Girl is a great movie.
I love that movie so much.
I'm trying to remember if I remember watching that. I feel like I do remember it. But everybody's all like, they make fun of all these Nicolas Cage movies, right? You're like either hit or miss with him. Again, here am I, a really bad critic because I like them all. Like I like when he gets super cheesy, like Face Off. Oh, one of my most favorite movies ever. It's so cheesy, and I
I
freaking love
don't.
it. Like Face Off, I love it. Yes,
Yeah, I
give
don't
it to
know
me.
if
I'll give it up.
I'm definitely yeah, he's just not my favorite except for in Valley Girl. And it
No,
could be like I would have married 1980s Nicolas Cage. Like he's
Nicolas
just
Cage, right? All right. All right. He's your 80s iteration of Superman.
um
Of
no
Henry Cavill.
yes, and then oh no, he used to be my 80s
Oh my gosh,
heartthrob.
Ambrosha, all I say is Henry Cavill and you get all giddy.
Okay, but like The Witcher, like yes.
That's hilarious.
No,
Ambrosia, I don't know if you've saw some of the news here, but another Doctor Strange villain has been revealed. And here's some spoilers for you guys. If you don't watch trailers, look away and close your ears because we got another villain here that was revealed, and it's not the evil Doctor Strange that we saw at the end of the No Way Home, right? This is well, let me pull it up. I'm gonna say it's Shuma Garath, right? Is that how you say it? Shuma Garath. It's the big eye thing with the tentacles that was in the What If series. So it's almost like the What If series is being pulled into this. Oh, it's gonna be so good, Ambrosia.
they came out with the Lego set of that on January 1st, and we were like, spoilers in case you didn't watch
Right?
the What If series. But it looked so cool. I did not get those. I did not get. I had some like resistance, but I did not buy that Lego set. But it looks so cool, and the overall, I am so excited for Doctor Strange. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for like most Marvel
So
stuff that's coming out right now.
I gotta ask you, do you think that all the cracks that were happening in No Way Home could have been this coming through the portal?
That would be. I mean, we also had Craven the Hunter, like in the clouds.
You can see.
So, that would be so cool. Like I think that's just like a great gateway into opening up a whole nother like level of villains and superheroes, and I mean it could.
Onish Fresh says Shub Nugarath. So I liking like from Lovecraft, but I guess yes, that's correct. I think that's what it is, but I guess they spell it weird and wrong in the comic books. So I guess that's what they're going for. I mean, I feel that they spell Remy wrong in X-Men, so whatever. Not with a Y, it's with an I. But we can sit here and argue the way it's spelling all day. Like we can sit here and argue how to say Cthulhu all day long, right?
Yes,
But
that's
anyway.
a big.
Ambrosia, this is a huge one. I don't know if you've seen these images, but images of Tom Holland in Venom suit. So this was actually done by the concept artist for Marvel, and I don't know if they were using these or if they just did this or if this is this is rumors. I'm going to say rumors and speculation here. But these are circulating. I pulled this right from the article on comicbook.com. So if it's wrong, don't
shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. So, but check this out here. I'm gonna have to stop my screen on that side and share this with you guys because Ambrosia, this is freaking cool. If you haven't seen this, check this out. Boom.
What?
Look how cool this looks. But look at this, Ambrosia. Boom.
This is real, or is this like?
This is like a mock-up. Okay, so this is a mock-up.
Can we please have Black Suit Spider-Man?
Black suit Spider-Man. Come on, bring this. Let's do this all day long.
Let's go.
Like how cool.
Well, and like what sucks is that like Tom Holland hasn't really like we haven't really got a definite answer of what like
what he's gonna do next. Yeah,
yes, because like I think contractual. I don't know if that's a word.
contractually.
Thank you.
And here's Thomas Ducrest. So
Okay.
credit to him, to this person whoever that is. So
That would be amazing. But so I think his
Look at that.
contract was like for like 3 more movies, but that also doesn't like does it also include like appearances in like Doctor Strange or that type of thing? But I really
Right.
need this in my life.
Right? How cool is this? Like, well, I mean,
That's
so
amazing.
this would be awesome though, right, Ambrosha? Because at the okay, spoilers, guys, spoilers. Here we go. Spoiler ticker here. Spoilers. Where's that? There we go. Please, if you guys have not seen No Way Home, I'm going to say spoilers that pertain to the movie, so you have been warned. So at the end of the movie, and we see a piece of the symbiote stick around after Venom gets taken back to his universe, right? So speculation is, we could see the MCU's version of Eddie Brock, but people are loving this speculation right here. We could be seeing Spider-Man don the symbiote.
Okay, so I'm all about like Eddie Brock, and I'm all about you know, I know that you weren't a fan of was it Tom Hardy? No.
Tom Hardy, yeah,
What's
I mean he was cool.
Oh,
Sorry,
but
unless you press. Sorry, we will stop talking about that. No more spoilers. No more spoilers.
done.
We're done with spoilers. But yes, I'm excited about that. How cool would this be? Right.
That would be amazing.
Okay, no more spoilers.
We're done.
We're done with that. So that is all there's tons more, like I said, Ambrosia. But we've literally only have 10 minutes left in the hour, and we need to get to your pool list breakdown.
Okay.
Are you ready for Ambrosia's pool list breakdown? Where is it at? Ambrosia, do you have all your stuff ready for your breakdown?
Did you want me to pull it up, or were you gonna pull it up?
I can pull it up for you guys,
Okay.
if you need to. Okay, ready, guys? We are gonna go Ambrosia list. Yeah.
Hi, welcome back. To go over my pool list. All right. So I actually finally during my break I got caught up on Spider-Man. I was super behind and they did a retcon of something that I hated so much. So I'm actually liking
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Harry Osborn
So is it this one here? Or what? This one? The Amazing
Yes.
Spider-Man 84?
Yes.
Right.
But this series has been so much better than no hate at all, but this has been needed. Nick Spencer's run was kind of all over the place. But this new story arc has been fabulous and something that we've needed. We have Ben Reilly, so if you are a Ben Reilly fan, then
Okay.
we both have Peter Parker and Ben Reilly in this series. So that has been really cool to see. And then we also have Dark Knights of Steel, which is basically medieval Justice League or medieval like DC characters medieval time.
Okay.
Yep.
Dark Knights of Steel, this one here.
Yes, and that has been a great storyline. Superman, Son of Kal-El. I am behind on reading that one, but of course, when like there's controversy, because heaven forbid, that whole ordeal, then I have to read it. So I'm behind on that one, but I'm really excited to pick up the next issue.
Okay.
Then we have Dr. Aphra, the Order of the World, Arkham City. Let's see, The Walking Dead, Captain
wow.
America, and Iron Man.
So
I'm
are you
behind.
following this one here, the Joker puzzle box?
No, I haven't. I've been following
Yeah.
the Joker, but not the puzzle box. I think I read issue
Okay.
1, and I wasn't able to get it. Like, there was just a lot going on. So, you need graphics that pop up that say okay.
Yeah.
Wastelanders, Doctor Doom is coming out, which is great. Crush and Lobo. Love Crush, love Lobo. That's been a fun series to go. Soul Plumber, DC Horror has been a ton of fun. I've been really enjoying that one. Then we have World of Krypton, issue number 2 comes out. Things are actually kind of like a little quiet this week. It's a little nice.
Really? Okay. So
Let's see.
that cover looks really cool. The
Of
World of Krypton.
Oh yes, I have issue 1. I haven't read it yet though, but I'm excited.
Super cool.
And then this week too, nothing in Scout either.
Yeah. I think some people got some stuff that dropped. Let me go ahead and turn that off. Boom. I have a couple here from Scout that I can pull up really quick. Oh dang it! I closed it out, Ambrosia.
No.
Here, I'll do it really quick. I'll open it up in my photos and we can pull it up and talk about it. Here we go. Share this and share that. And sorry, Oneshi Press, we messed up and didn't give you fair warning with the spoilers. That is my bad. I will work on that next time. So here we go. We got some trade paperbacks. So we don't have anything this week for Scout, but these are the books that are going to be coming and dropping out next week. Hopefully. and I'll let you guys know what's going on, why I say hopefully. But this is a trade paperback, Red Xmas. This is, if you guys been reading this one, this is really cool. Space Cadets from Jonathan Hedrick and Stefano Cardicelli. Jonathan Hedrick is the creator of The Recount. And that one's really cool. That one just got some news that it has been optioned, and this is another one that he's done. This is actually a scoop title. It's an all ages book, so keep an eye out for this one. It's going to be really, really good. And you got amazing artwork by Stefano Cardicelli. Like, who doesn't like his work, right? And then you got the trade paperback of the Mall, and then we got number 3, Dancing with the Dragon here, and then another trade paperback of the Black Friday from Black Caravan. That's what's coming out next week for everybody from Scout. It's been crazy, and the reason why I was talking about that early is because there's a paper shortage going on right now, bro. I don't know if you've been aware. There's a huge paper shortage going on, and a lot of the printers are running out of paper, so it's really difficult, and I'm sure people have been noticing some of that kind of stuff happening. So just be aware if there's any kind of delays from anybody, any of your indie publishers, or I don't know how DC and Marvel are doing, but I know for a fact that some of the indie publishers have been their printers have been having problems with getting paper. It's crazy, Ambrosia. This is
Yes, I feel like if it's not one thing, it's another. Like with everything in general. We live in crazy times. And I think that's why I don't know. This is why we have like our comic books, so we could escape reality. And but then reality sets in when you don't get your comic books because there's a paper shortage.
Yeah, right. It's crazy, Ambrosia, but I mean, whatever. This world is nuts right now.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what the heck's going on. So anyway, Ambrosia, this is we can close it off here. But I did want to say something to you here a little bit real quick before we close out the show. I've opened up my calendar for the House of Indie, and I've recently been doing some really cool short Q&As with some comic book creators.
Oh,
So if you guys, yeah, it's so cool. I've been talking with some creators. I did one with Oneshi Press. So if you guys are wanting to know what Oneshi Press has in store for 2022, check it out. They have a really cool dark speculative novella coming out very soon. It's like their first go at a novella, at a prose kind of instead of the comic book style, but it's so cool. It's awesome. You guys, it's called Dwayne, and it's going to be out on Kickstarter. So make sure you guys go ahead and head over to oneshipress.com, and they will they'll send you to the right place. Or if our buddy Oneshi Press is still in the chat, please drop a link and for everybody to go check that out. Super cool. And Ambrosia, what do you got going on? Anything fun happening with you in your neck of the woods?
I think, I don't know. We might get a snow day tomorrow. So
Sweet.
we'll keep it we'll play it by ear.
Yeah.
No, like I said, like we've been just keeping things like super low key. We didn't even go to the movies over my break, or we were supposed to go on a trip and we just kind of canceled that. I was wondering why my laundry was so low this week, and it was because I realized that I was wearing the same pair of sweatpants and shirts for like 2 weeks. So that means that we're doing lots of fun Lego builds and reading, trying to get back, like, caught up on some comics, because it's so easy to get behind.
Heck yeah. I'm doing the same thing on these weeks where nothing comes through.
Like,
I usually pick up some of the stuff that I gotten back and read it. So that's and yes, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, it's houseofindiepod.com. You guys want to go check that out and read those articles. I've got one with the guys from Cities of Magic. That one's just in pre-order right now from Scout, and nobody's been able to read it. I was able to read it, and so I talked to the creators about that one. There's one with Christian Tropiano, who is the writer on the Beyond the Beyond. That one is in pre-order as well. I talked to Adam Barnhart, who is a staff writer over at comicbook.com. He is the creator of Shit Show. He's got a new book that's coming out that's called Keepers of the Cosmos, and super cool stuff there. And then who else did I speak to? Yeah, Oneshi Press. And I've got a couple other people that I'm going to be speaking with very soon.
Yeah, and then I forgot to mention that comic book history lessons will be coming back out. So yes. I am re-recording because I realized that my last episode was recorded a long time ago. So I'm going to re-record that one. So hopefully next Wednesday that could start back up again.
Yes, I'm excited about that and listen to that. So and this Friday I'm sitting down with both Jacob Free and Will Tempest, creators on Cities of Magic, and we're going to be talking to him. I'm going to be talking to them on the House of Indie. That is going to be my first episode back in 2022, and that should be out as soon as I record it. I'll edit and release it, and it should be up as soon as possible. I'm probably going to try to drop them on Mondays if I can for you guys. Cool. So make sure you guys check that out. Super cool stuff. I got tons of people that are slated to jump on. I'm going to be speaking with Jury Kurnev. I don't know, you know who that is, right? The guy who created Corset.
Oh yes, I love that so much. So that's super exciting.
Where's my corset? Where's my corset right here? So this one here. So the creator
you can borrow
this
mine.
One here. And then I grabbed my. I don't know if you've read this one. Gorgeous book right here. Andrea Lorenzo Molinari, he was in the chat. I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, it's super cool. I'm gonna be talking to him very soon. We have a handful of people we're gonna be talking to. Super fun stuff.
Yeah,
I'm excited for your show, Ambrosia, because I've been needing some comic book history lessons.
I know, it was super cute. I had like people message me on Instagram and they were like, me and the guys used to listen to it on my construction site. And I'm like, oh,
What?
thanks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and they're like, and we haven't heard. So I was like, okay, it's coming back out January. Here you go.
That's freaking awesome, Ambrosia.
Yeah, it was super cool.
That's way cool. Super cool. Well, Ambrosia, please let everybody know where they can find you on social media.
I am on TikTok at Comics and Cupcakes, as well as Instagram and Twitter at Ambrosia_Linda. And then you could catch me on the Comic Book History Lesson podcast coming out next week, or coming out, restarting, rebooting, and then all of Scout Comics on their social media.
Awesome. Stuff. And you can find me at Joey Galvez 1984 on Twitter and all kinds of other fun places, like doing some really cool stuff with Scout and with Ambrosia. So we're Ambrosia and I are the Scout social media gurus. So make sure you guys follow Scout and grab all the stuff. Ambrosia, I want to do a sale pretty soon. I want to see if we can get some if we can talk to the guys over at Scout and get some codes for you guys so that we can sell some books, man. How do you guys feel like that? I think we need to get you guys some stuff so that we can get you guys some Scout books. Definitely. So make sure I'll make sure we get something on the books for you guys so you guys can do that. But Ambrosia, and then we got to do some giveaways, right? We got tons of stuff giveaways, so we'll do that as well. 2022 is going to be awesome for us, Ambrosia. I've got so much fun stuff that we have planned. We're gonna take Wednesday Warriors to the next level here in 2022. So make sure you guys continue to follow us all over the place. We appreciate the experience for allowing us to go ahead and go live right here on their network, and you guys can follow us there as well. And make sure you guys follow all the other cool shows on the experience. It's a really cool comic book experience, so make sure you guys do that. Ambrosia, thank you for hanging out with me and every single week. We appreciate you. You're amazing.
No, I appreciate you for setting this all up and everything. I just get to talk about fun stuff.
Yeah, dude. This is so fun.
You do all the behind the scene work.
Yeah. All right, guys. We thank you guys for listening to us and hanging out with us right here on the Geek Collective. And we are your Wednesday Warriors. We'll see you guys next week, 9 p.m. EST Wednesdays. Bye.